Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I feel that Harry and Meghan are playing a little bit of a game with the paparazzi and the media. Well, that's my take on it, because I understood that these guys here were planning to stay in the UK for Thanksgivings, because they wanted to visit homeless charities around the festive period, and they didn't want to not fulfill those charity duties around the Christmas time, because that's where charities are needed the most, that they need the help from people the most. Well, this is what I read and what I felt, that they were going to stick around at least until I'll come back from the US. And the plan was that they were going to come back, spend Thanksgivings at Frogmore, so they could fulfill these duties. But I said, there's no way that Meghan will ever live in that place. It's surrounded by graveyards, and there's surrounded by frogs in the frog. That's why it's called Frogmore. It's got a great big pond there, and I pick up that it's a bit spooky. And I also pick up intuitively that they don't want to live there. They don't want to stay in that place. It's a little bit isolated, very dark at night, and that kind of thing. So I'm a bit bamboozled here, guys. And is this the sort of thing that they should be doing to confuse the British public, the taxpayers? Because normally we know where the royal family are going to be spending their holidays and Christmas. Like, we know where Kate and William will be going, we know where the Queen will be going, we know where Charles possibly will be spending, reports of where he's spending his. But I just feel, I don't know, I just feel that Meghan and Harry do you feel that they're playing a little game here to try to divert the newspapers, because they actually want their privacy. They actually want their privacy. And this is a new phenomena for royal families. Maybe they're trying to change the royal family, or this is just for them, and this is something that the royal family don't do this. They don't say they're going to do one thing and then actually do something totally different. So if either those news reports were wrong, that they were carrying out these festive charity duties around the Christmas time, around Thanksgivings, or they had this, they're trying to cut. Well, I don't know what. Please put your comments down below, because it feels like they're playing a little bit of a game. Cheeky Meghan there is like very cheeky with going against the the rules and all these kind of things. She's a little bit, we've kind of seen that around about Meghan, haven't we? That she likes to dodge the rules there. So, which is slightly different from what us English people are used to. We're used to, you know, kind of knowing where William and Kate are spending Christmas at Sandringham, and then going to Alma Hall, and all this kind of thing, and we get to have you know, at Christmas, maybe Charles will invite us onto his farm to meet his farm hands, and to discuss what he does on his farmland there. But this with Meghan, I don't know. I really am lost to understand what's going on. If it's just purely they just want their privacy, they don't want people to know that they're, you know, going on a private jet plane to the US in private. Don't want anybody to know that. But anyway, there's more reports now, and this was in the Sun newspaper yesterday. I think it's in other tabloids now. So the tabloids have caught up with this. That a source has told the newspapers that, oh, actually they're not, you know, because there's paparazzi cameramen outside Frogmore trying to capture pictures of Doria and Archie and them together for Thanksgivings, but they're not there. You say, hey, you know, they're not actually there. They're not actually there. They're at Doria's in LA. So what do you mean? What do you mean that they're in LA? Yeah, that they're actually didn't come back home to do any kind of charity work. They've just gone over to America, flat, you know, for the full flat 6 weeks. They're not intending to come back to England. And when that story came out about them coming to Frogmore because they are these charity work, these duties, I thought then, wait a minute, I doubt if Meghan wants to stay in that house, Frogmore, for very long. I very much doubt it. I don't know, it's creepy. There's a mausoleum there. You know, Victorian Albert's mausoleum, and oh gosh, all those graves around there on the grounds. So it doesn't matter about how much renovations, you know, how much renovations you will do to a property. You never get, you know, you never get rid of any kind of haunting. So I hope so. I don't know, it feels as if like, well, hang on a minute, we can tell them. We'll tell them that we're there. We'll tell somebody to leak this out that Doria, we're going to do some charity work, and then decide, hey, we're not doing it. We're not going to do the duties. We're not doing the homeless thing. I'm actually staying at her mum's in LA. How's that going to go down with the British public? I mean, do they even think about this? Yeah, there's no slating Meghan here or anything like this. But this is a fact, okay? It's a fact. I have learned that they have not spent Thanksgivings in the UK. There's been no duties, no charity work here over that time, and there's going to be no charity work in the UK whatsoever during Christmas, I guess into New Year. Yeah, I think the Queen is not too happy about this. I mean, it's a time where I feel that Harry and Meghan are allotted to do some duties, but I guess the Queen is happy that they just take time out away from the royal family. But there's still kind of cat and mouse thing and playing. They feel Harry and Meghan feel that they're playing with the tabloids, newspapers, the Daily Mail, the Sun newspaper, the Mirror, and that they feel they're playing with the newspapers. You know, catch me if you can. But in fact, they're not doing that because the British public, who have some kind of, maybe still kind of really like Meghan and Harry, and you know, wanting to find out about when are they going to do these homeless charities, to the soup kitchens and all that kind of thing. When's that going to happen? When's that going to happen? You see the Queen there. She knows that you know, that they will have followers. When are you going to do this? So when are you going to do those soup kitchens, Meghan? You know, we would like to come and support you, and actually we'd like to come and also be with you as well, and actually you know, donate some money, and we you know, we love that idea what you're going to do. And is Doria going to be with you? Are you going to invite Doria to the soup kitchens? That would be amazing. What about the public asking these questions? Because I'm kind of asking these questions. I'm asking these questions. What's happened to these charity duties? What have you just decided to ditch them, or have you told that lie? Because this seems to be one lie after another lie after another lie. So here we go again with another lie, and it's like it's not looking. It just seems as if, well, the Queen's very wise at this, because she knows these little lies to try to dodge the cameras. Because what does that do is the news will go to the Daily Mail or the Sun or the Mirror or these newspapers, and then, you know, YouTubers that also follow, because there's millions, I guess, of YouTubers and people, magazines, and that are spinning off from the newspapers, that are also picking apart these news articles. And you know, I do it myself. I read the articles, and then I look in between the lines of what's going on. So what are they trying to prevent here by dodging, you know, not allowing people to know where they're... So what are they embarrassed about? What is the embarrassment about? That actually the cameras will catch them, catch Meghan in a place where mum's house in wherever it is. I mean, it looks like a lovely house. Is she scared that the cameras are going to catch them in their pyjamas going to the bin, or taking the dog for a walk, or is that what, you know, or taking Archie out in the pushchair and the buggy? Is that what they're scared of? I don't... Yeah, I don't get it, because if you're a royal member of the family, you are public, because you get paid by the public purse. So today or yesterday, I found out That they've actually, which makes me look a liar, because I did a reading and I said that I picked up that I found out that they were actually going to, because this is me going backwards and forwards, because now there's news that actually they did not come back from America. They did not come back from America. They stayed there. They stayed at this bungalow here in at Doria's house. And so what is it that they were scared? Because there's not a lot of security there or something. Because okay, I understand that you're dodging the cameras, you're dodging the newspapers, you're dodging, trying to stop these tabloids from finding out your secrets. I understand that. And you want privacy and you don't want any more secrets to come out. I understand that. But please don't lie to the British public to say you're going to do some charity work. You're going to go to soup kitchens and the homeless. And we're going to stay in the UK for Thanksgivings to complete those. And then don't come, and then you don't bother to come back. You don't bother to come back because people, you see, the British taxpayer will want to know about your charity work, your duties. So I don't know what you think, guys. I feel that it is a bit of a cat and mouse game with the tabloids here, but please put your comments down below and try to be careful what you say, and no kind of nasty things. What is it you feel that's going on here? Because I don't feel it's right that they say they promise to do some charity work for the homeless or whatever they said, and don't even bother to come and do that. Just to kind of confuse the newspaper. Please grow up. That's all I'm saying. Please grow up, because you can't say that. You can't say that. Again, another lie. Another lie. Why did you say that? So put your comments down below, guys, and yeah, they stayed with Doria in LA and they've not even come back.